Destiny 2 is finally giving us an update as to what the future is going to look like for Destiny 2 moving forward after the final shape. Now, guys, I've been seeing so much stuff over the internet to where we're not going to have any good updates. It's not going to be like Destiny that we know and love. It's going to kind of be more of a shittier version of Lightfall. I've heard so much stuff over Twitter, and I just want to know. I am really, really loving Destiny 2. I just made the switch about 6 months ago, and ever since I made that switch, my content has been amazing. So I'm looking to move forward with the game, and I really do hope that we are getting the right tools and the right content that we need to continue to push forward for videos, because this game is really, really enjoyable for me. I really hope this isn't the end. They finally gave us a little bit of insight as to what that is going to look like for Destiny 2. So that's super cool. It's called Codename Frontiers. This is kind of the information we have. Now, don't mind me, guys. I am vision impaired, so I'm going to be kind of closer to this screen here. But we're going to go ahead and read through what they have given us today in this video and kind of doing our own insight. If you guys have already seen the updates we're getting, drop a comment as to what you think that's going to be like. Are you guys having high hopes for the future, or does this new update kind of make things worse in your perspective? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys do think. Alright, paving the way for new frontiers. So today marks the 10-year anniversary of Destiny. We set out in 2014 to do something new and different for our studio. We conquered the Witness, looted dungeons, ascended to the lighthouse, and more. Now we look up to the future. We're plotting our course to the stars through Codename Frontiers. We close a door with the final shape, but we are opening a new one. Weird one, an exciting one that takes Destiny to places it's never been before. Excuse me. We're building this future now and are excited to share you a first glimpse of it today. Okay, guys. So here we have it. This is the map. Let me go ahead and zoom into this. This is the word map of what they're going to be doing. So it's going to start again, guys, summer 2025, then go on into fall 2025, into winter 25, and then spring 2026 of the following year. So that's what that is looking like. It does look like we're getting some expansions, seasonal updates, and reward passes. Pretty much new stories, new locations, new missions, new weapons, new gear, new raids and dungeons I'm seeing. As far as the seasonal updates, we're getting new events, new sandbox meta, okay, new modifiers and challenges, new mods and gear, and new activities. So maybe some new nightfalls, it seems like, a little bit more things down for PvP. I'm hoping we do get a little bit more maps and a little bit of stuff for PvP too. So I'm hoping it falls into that for this season as well. That's super nice. And it seems like we're getting some type of reward pass, aka battle pass. Now my guess is maybe they're gonna turn this kind of into an update type of game, kind of like, for an example, Fortnite. You get a new season, a nice little update, and a nice new pass every couple of months. Maybe that's kind of what they're going to start doing instead of doing the big, gigantic yearly expansions, which could be semi okay. But again, at the same time, we don't want them to just give us rush material because they have to meet this quota for these seasons to change. So hopefully that's not what the case is with this season pass. So again, guys, that summer 2025, you get this major update, reward pass. Fall as well, you get that update in the reward pass again. Then breaking off into the winter, you get another season available. And again, that's two more passes going into spring 2026. To me, guys, doesn't seem too bad, but again, that's all about the quality of the content they're gonna give us. We just don't know what it's gonna be like when these updates hit, and that's the scary part to me. Okay, the roadmap lays out our plan for year 11 and beyond with some exciting changes to our annual model. 2 expansions per year, so they're spacing that out, okay? 4 major updates for free content every year, so kind of like Into the Light style as far as the free updates go. Okay, so over the next few months, we'll be sharing more info with you on Codename Frontiers, which is how we are describing major innovations coming to Destiny over the next few years, starting with our next expansion, Codename Apollo. Okay, so we have several dev insight deep dives in the live today. We'll continue to add more to this list over the weeks and months to come. Today we also have Tyson Green, the game director of Destiny 2, Allison Lurs, sorry if I butchered that, the Destiny 2 narrative director, diving through some of our future plans for Destiny 2. Our goal is to be more transparent in our communication with you. This means sharing our work more frequently, even if you see our mistakes and false starts along the way. So please remember that our roadmap and plans are subject to change as we get deeper into the development. So they're wanting to kind of give us information as they move forward with Destiny to kind of keep us in the loop. Sometimes, guys, they are, Bungie does kind of keep secrets, and I get that can be frustrating for most. But now they're claiming they're going to end up kind of getting us more involved, and based off of the feedback they get or our opinions they see online, it could potentially result in a change to some of these updates. So that's kind of nice. Ultimately, this is your game too. We want you to see more of how it is made and why. I hope they can stick to this, guys. If you take away anything, if we take away nothing else, it should be this. We're excited for Destiny to change and improve in ways that allow it to keep evolving in the future. So they're going to try to keep this thing going, is what they're telling us now. So, Dev Insight deep dives, again, core game activities, core game rewards, and the portal. Our vision for the future of Destiny 2. Let's take a look at this. Wow, we have a nice little visual here. I like the little art style for it. Looks nice. But what is this about? So Tyson Green, he says, "My name is Tyson and I'm the game director for Destiny 2 and I'm excited to speak today about our team's vision for Destiny. First and foremost, we all still love Destiny. Big facts. It is a unique and challenging game both for you and for us. I personally been working on Destiny for 15 years and it still excites me creatively. There are not many games I could say that about. But at the same time, we recognize that it's become too rigid. Expansions have started to feel too, so I gotta see that, formulaic and are over too quickly with little replay value. Okay, facts. Lightfall was kind of a flop there. Seasons and episodes keep getting bigger, but can still feel like you were just going through the motions. We believe it's time for Destiny to change and evolve, and that our community wants this game to grow and innovate too. And to do that, we need to start breaking some of the molds. Annual expansions. Okay, so we're going to start with annual expansions. We loved creating annual expansions and are especially proud of the final shape. But the truth is that they dominate almost all of our development effort. We need to free ourselves up to explore and innovate with how to deliver Destiny 2 content so we can invest in areas of the game that will feel more impactful to players. Starting next year, instead of one big expansion, we're going to deliver two medium-sized expansions, one every 6 months. So again, just like I said in the beginning, almost like different seasons, kind of like Fortnite. Call of Duty has seasons now where we get updates every couple of months. That's kind of feeling like the vibes. Anyway, each of these will depart from the one-shot campaign structure we've been using essentially unchanged since Shadowkeep, and each will be an opportunity to explore exciting new formulas instead. We are excited to try new things that challenge our idea of what a Destiny experience can be. We are actively prototyping non-linear campaigns, exploration experience similar to the Dreaming City or Metroidvanias, shit, that's kind of ridiculous, and even more unusual formats like roguelikes or survival shooters. Each expansion will present a new opportunity to try something different. Departing from one-shot campaigns doesn't mean we're turning away from great storytelling. Going forward, we want to return the mystery and wonder that was woven into the fabric of early Destiny when the story felt ripe with possibilities and an epic sense of explorations and discovery. Great stories are as important as ever in our creative vision, and Allison will touch more base with that below. So just going over the seasons, I'm going to start skimming through most of these. Okay, so instead of 3 episodes, we'll be building 4 major updates per year, one every 3 months. Boom, what did I say? Expansions will launch alongside the major updates at the start of the season, and then second major update will follow 3 months later to refresh the core game with new and reprised content. So that sounds like a basic free-to-play game. You get the seasonal updates and things like that to kind of keep things refreshed as you move on in the game. Activities, strikes, exotic missions, or entirely new modes like Onslaught, rewards, weapons, armor, artifact mods, exotics, and more. New weekly events, new features, and combat meta and balance updates. Okay, so the big seasonal resets will still happen, but now twice a year alongside the expansions. Each update will be a substantial refresh of the core game, bringing new activities and reward content. Okay, we want Destiny to be easier for anyone to play or recommend, so we want to remove that major barrier to the experience. So they're kind of focusing on more of a free-to-play experience to bring more players in. What that sounds like to me. The core game is Destiny always available, evergreen activity experience, and we need to fix two key things with it. Approachability. We're going to start to fix this by modernizing our activity UI of the director to make it easier for everyone to find and launch into great activities. And we're reworking our reward model to make sure that all those activities offer meaningful rewards. Our deep dives on activities and rewards go into more details on these changes in particular. Okay? So gear and challenge should matter. Even great activities stop mattering if the challenges dries up and rewards aren't worth it. So we're investing in a greatly improved along customization system for let players of any skill range find the right challenge level for them with rewards that improve based on the challenge level you take on. Alrighty. So as for the rewards, there will be higher tiers of legendary gear. Think adept weapons and artifice armor that will be available from these higher challenge ranges, a much wider variety of activities across both PvE and PvP. Okay, I'm interested to see how that's going to be. The next multi-year saga starts with codename Apollo. Okay, this is Alicia. We're proud of the final shape and in the ending we created for Light and Darkness Saga, and we knew that the episodes that follow will act as an epilogue, tying up Light and Dark's hanging threads, but also setting us for what's next. The episodes close doors and open new ones, purposeful ones, storylines that are set in place to prepare us for what comes next. And what's next is our new saga. This is a nice visual right there. Alright, what do we mean by codename Apollo as non-linear? Previously in stories like The Final Shape, you experience a story as A to B to C to D in a nice straight line. In codename Apollo, our story takes place over dozens of threads you'll explore and discover. So when you land on a brand new location, the story starts at A, and then you can choose if you want to explore C first or try and get to B or maybe investigate D. So there's no type of set order for the story there. Into the unknown. Okay, this is the last thing here. This all sounds like a big change, and it is, because when the rhythm of our story becomes predictable, or when characters in our world fail to change, that's how we create a situation, not a story. So how can we innovate it? By telling a story that keeps up with our innovation, not one that slows it down. That means an evolving world, giving space for new characters, growing and evolving factions, making sure the story we tell in the world we have nurtured. And with characters who grow in turn, we believe in rewarding the player for paying attention without punishing someone for not knowing something. That way everyone gets to come along for the ride no matter how deep in the lore they are. You'll see the approach starting with episodes and continuing into a new multi-year story. So when we think about a multi-year arc, what does that look like? Think of it as a constellation of stories united by a single theme. We will show you what that theme is later, but suffice to say, we believe in it. Think of this multi-year arc as a web, not a line. Each release fits into the larger saga. We can't wait to take you on that journey. Alright, Apollo ends with the narrative gasoline that will propel us into the next few years with a clear theme, goal, and destination. Okay? So, anything else? I think that's it. That's wraps. Let's just kind of guys what the future of Destiny is gonna look like. It looks like we can't pump the brakes just yet. We're not getting our yearly huge events and huge updates, but we are going into a more free-to-play era with Destiny 2 as far as every 3 months, we're getting those seasonal updates. You're still getting that content. We don't know how good the content's going to be. We're still getting that content, and it's going to keep pushing forward after a couple of months apart each time with new reward passes. Let me know, guys, in the comment section below what you guys think about the future of Destiny. Do you think this change is kind of bullshit, and an excuse to kind of give us bullshit content like they did with Lightfall? Or you guys think that this change is going to push them to kind of keep the game going, to invite more players across the globe? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Again, guys, if you guys want to catch me live, I do stream on Twitch, Believe City. That's going to pop up in the comment section below and right at the bottom screen if you guys do want to catch me live. I cannot wait to see what Destiny has in the future. And that is the end of this video. Peace out.